Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick.
Dylan.
And we are going to be watching The Lion King 2 today. After our reception on The Lion King 1 video, lots of you guys seem to like it. I had seen Lion King 1 like 60 times, and it's going to be very surprising, but I actually have not seen this movie. I do not know what to expect from it. I heard from my cousin it's going to be pretty good. He said very few people think this is considered better than the first one, so I have no idea what to expect from this.
I don't think I know a single thing about this movie except for one song, and it's "He Lives in You" by Lebo M. An amazing song. I'm excited for it in this movie.
I know, I've also played the Lebo M song plenty of times for Dylan because I love that song. But yeah, I've not seen this movie. Listened to the song a bunch though, and I think there's also one other song in this movie I know. But I'm really excited to check this one out, especially after just not seeing it based off of what I heard from other people. I'm really excited to finally have my own opinion on this movie. Hopefully, it's just gonna be very fun, family. It's not gonna be anything sad like the Lion King. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be anything terribly.
This time I will not. I knew Mufasa was coming, but if the death of a cute animal comes in this movie, I will not have seen it coming, and I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah. So we will see. Hopefully it's not too sad. And also, what we decided is that after Lion King, we kind of want to do something that was kind of inspired by Cinema Rules. So to Cinema Rules, thank you so much for the kind of idea behind this, but what we're going to be doing is 6 animated movies, and then after animated going on to a different category, and maybe even letting you guys choose which movies we do from that category. But we're going to be going through different categories of movies, trying them out, starting with the animated and going on. Second thing is that we also are going to be doing like an average rating of both of our ratings. So when we both give our ratings, we're going to do an average rating, kind of highlight it for you guys, give an average kind of sense of what we both thought about it. So those are the 2 main changes we're going to be doing to this. I'm trying to make it a little bit better in my opinion. And the purpose for the averages is basically we're gonna be comparing the movie to other movies in that category. So at the end of the animated category, you guys will see our averages about which one we thought was the highest, which one we thought was the lowest. But let's just hop right into it. Lion King 2.
That's the best line.
I know, it really is. They gotta do the iconic hold. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, so I guess when we're talking about heat, or we were talking about Mufasa.
Yeah,
I guess
where
really
Mufasa
knew
lives
what
in
that
Simba. I didn't really either, actually.
Look at that, they stepped into the water during that song.
Oh, it's a girl. Simba's pride, Dylan.
Doesn't pride mean like a group of lions too or some shit?
And remember, I want you to stay in sight of Pride Rock at all times.
I know.
And stay on the path I've marked for you.
Simba, who does she remind you of?
That's a pretty nice shot.
I know, that's gorgeous. I'm just curious, like, is there not going to be like a Nala character, like her friend?
I think
Or maybe that's the other lion in the picture.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Into the water.
What? Do you want a wrinkle?
Will somebody please just listen to me?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Say something, Prince.
Oh, Return of the Grub.
The other one means real slimy ones. Slimy? Oh, my corpulent compadre. It's the crunchy ones that make the meal.
Crunchy.
Slimy, crunchy, crunchy.
Yeah, not slimy. Not slimy. Oh, now she just goes off. See, at least Zazu was attentive. They just let her go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there he is.
It looks like Scar.
Yeah, kind of.
An outsider doesn't need anybody.
Is that an alligator?
Care of myself. Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, that was a lot.
I know, they all just swarmed them. Oh, crap.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. I really liked that. I thought that was going to be a music number.
You thought that was gonna be what?
Like a music number, you know? Like they were going to turn that into a song, but they just had a beat, and they just...
Yeah, you're right. They didn't. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. They haven't done an actual musical part yet.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you see the size of those teeth? They were going rah, rah,
Oh, is that a third tribe now?
That's got to be his mom, right?
Why'd that be his mom? She looks so different.
Stop watching them just.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's his mom then.
Know each other. Get out of Pride Lands! Your Pride Lands. Before you exiled us to the Outlands, where we have little food, less water. If you need your pound of
Oh, there's no way.
here, take him and get out.
Simba's too nice to do that.
If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. One day I won't be here, and I need you to carry on in my
There's
place.
no way they try to do a Simba death plot line.
There's no way Simba's dying.
There's no way.
Exactly, and you need to be careful.
We will stand by your side, filled with hope and filled with pride. Deep inside, we are one.
Simba's pride, baby.
I love this song.
Very good, yeah.
I really love it. Such a great scene. I love that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good, actually.
Oh, look at that. You like that, Dylan. Yeah.
Mother, hi! Mother, I caught some field mice for your dinner. I left to buy the, okay.
You were supposed to be watching him. Who killed Scar?
Simba!
What have I told you about them?
I'm sorry, Mother.
But Simba didn't kill Scar, right? So
No. Yeah. They have Scar's story.
I wonder if they show Scar again then or not, or if Scar's just dead because he's old or something. I don't know.
Well, Scar got killed by the hyenas at the end of the first one.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Hyenas.
I'm confused. What's his plan?
What do you mean?
She just said you're such a brilliant child.
Glorious return to power.
But I don't want.
Hush.
Oh,
The bad side rock.
they kind of did a Scar.
Yeah,
Same
it's like
thing.
yeah. It's supposed to be a scary looking rock. No, it's got all.
Aw, he gets it.
Together?
I don't think this is going to work, but I trust you. I just hope you know what you are doing.
Oh, they did a time jump.
You have the same blackness in
Oh
your
yeah.
soul
Oh my
as
god.
Scar. Take his
Dang,
place.
that's a big time jump.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I like that.
I just the way they did in the first one was so natural. I mean, obviously they were gonna have a time jump. But I just expect it to be like a lot more gradual, like it would make sense, not just be like,
I mean,
hey.
I thought there'd be a little bit more with Kiara and Zoru.
Oh wow, it's like a teenager. He's
Yeah.
probably a teenager too, just he has a lot of hair then.
Yeah, I guess you should have let her. Yeah, because it's a male line.
You have to promise to let me do this on my own. Promise?
All right.
Can't. This must be where the deer and the antelope play.
After he promised to let me do this on my own, he lied.
No, he just doesn't want you to get hurt.
Oh no. Oh hell.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what they were playing.
Go.
No! Kiara!
Yeah, pull up.
There was no way they're doing that show. Okay, good.
Here we go. Now they meet again.
Oh, he looks so evil.
See, Kobu's got to be the one to reunite
Yeah.
the two brides.
He's like, screw that plan. I'm gonna be with her.
Life.
Look, I had everything under control.
Not from where I'm standing.
Then move downwind.
Hey! You! How dare you save the king's daughter!
You saved her? For now, I reserve judgment. We'll see who you really are.
Of course, they're trying to watch from a distance.
Did you see that? He let her go! If that were me, hush.
Like so is that their mom or is that
That's the mom.
the one happened to the sister?
The sister's still at the camp.
Was the sister the one they showed earlier when they started the fire? The sister was the one that helped them start the
The
fire.
sister was the one. The sister and the brother were.
Good morning.
Don't eat me, please. I never really met you, tyrant.
Why are we doing this? What's the point of this training?
Training. This is just for fun.
What is fun?
What is enjoyment?
More often. Fun.
What? All the time. He says all the great kings of the past.
Of course.
It's gotta have Mufasa's lesson.
Father, I am lost. Kovu is one of them.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Ah, that's what you think.
Oh,
Place in your heart.
That looked pretty nice.
that looked amazing.
Without the word they all that can. It just takes two to make it true. Your heart will lead you there.
Where is it?
The way the passion fruit grows sweet. And it's so divine that you lose your mind.
It felt like that was like the "I Just Can't Wait to Be King" song, where it just went so over the top with the set pieces.
Yeah, and yeah, the animation.
What are you waiting for, Kovu? Get him.
Yes, because don't get him.
Well done, Kovu. Just like we always planned.
You! No!
Oh, that's from the first movie.
Oh! Screw you!
Oh, please.
Simba, talk to me. What happened?
Kovu. Ambush.
No.
You!
She gave him the scar.
I mean, is that the same scar that Scar
Yeah,
has?
it's literally the exact same across the eye, like towards the end of the right eye.
Exactly. Killed your own brother.
No!
Let him go. Simba has hurt me for the last time.
It's Kovu.
The entire animal kingdom right there.
Listen to him.
Silence! When you first came here, you asked for judgment. And I pass it now. Exile!
No!
What was that?
Simba's fucking it all up.
Please reconsider.
You will not go anywhere without an escort from now on.
No, that's not.
I was thinking Kovu's got to help him, and like once because the other tribes get attacked, and they both are definitely gonna come back,
Yeah.
save the day.
Wow. Damn. That pink with the stars.
Yeah, that looks very nice.
Oh, they have to be together. He's gonna have to go back to her, or she's gonna go to him. Aw, she's so happy.
And if only they... Kiara's gone?
Sire, the outsiders are on the attack. Heading this way. It's war.
Sandu, find Kiara. We'll assemble the line.
Over, Simba. Oh, funny eye. Break his jaw.
Stay out of this.
A wise king once told me, we are one. I didn't understand.
Dang, Mufasa's coming out.
Where are you going? Get back here.
Let it go. Kiara!
The bad parts of Scar had to go.
Yeah, the bad.
You belong here.
See, he looks like Scar, but he's not Scar. He's special to him.
All of us.
I love moments like this. Love, not life.
I love how many times they use this melody.
How many times they use what?
This melody from We Are One. Just they've used it like 10 times in this movie.
This is a really good melody, yeah.
Well done, my son.
There's Mufasa. Okay, everybody, so that was the end of us watching Lion King 2 for the first time. I guess we'll start with you, Dylan. What did you think about Lion King 2?
I honestly think I might have thought that was better than the first one. Not by much, but for some reason the whole like rival gang Romeo and Juliet thing just landed more with me than the Simba running away and coming back, to become king. Yeah, so for the plot as a whole, I thought it was slightly better. I thought the animation was done beautifully, just like it was in the first, about the same. The music, I'd say other than He Lives in You, I loved He Lives in You, and honestly, the melody at the end that you were talking about,
We
I
Are
really
One.
like.
Yeah.
But I still think the overall soundtrack of the first one was probably better than the second one, especially in the scenes that aren't like the musical parts where they come out, they start singing and dancing. Honestly, though, the parts of the musical where they broke out and sang and danced, I think I like more in this movie. But the music overall, I like more in the first movie. I think just the musical scenes, like they did a better job, like furthering the plot or kind of furthering the emotion behind what just happened in the plot.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You guys will notice my reaction when he said it might be better than the first room. I was very shocked. Like, we do not talk about these movies before we do this. We kind of just turn it on and talk about it afterwards. So I am very shocked to hear that. I'm not, if you don't have the nostalgia factor, I actually do not know how I'd feel about this movie. Like, if I watch both of these for the first time right now. But since I saw the first one when I was so young and I've seen it so many times, I obviously like the first one better. That being said, though, the melody, like the We Are One melody Dylan kind of talked about, it went throughout like 10 or 15 times in the movie, just small little parts, and I loved it.
When they did it as a whole at the end, that's when it was the best, though.
Yeah, and then they did it at the whole at the end. Like, that song, that melody is perfect, because it really encompasses the whole message of the movie. They are one, they are one tribe, they're supposed to be together in unity. I really like that message. I also did like the Romeo and Juliet aspect, like Dylan said. I thought that they handled it well. I guess for me, the main thing was some of the scenes, especially with Kovu's tribe, I just did not like as much as Simba's tribe. Like when they were focusing on Kovu and his tribe, main thing I was thinking was like go back to Simba. Like I was enjoying Simba's tribe a lot more, I think. Kovu himself I loved, but his tribe, I like even their song as a tribe and stuff, him and I were a little bit just kind of not into it as much as some of the other songs just because, you know, them themselves were not as great to me as Scar was for a villain. Kovu, though, like as a hero villain, like he was a villain in the beginning, turned into a hero, I loved his role. I actually thought he was one of the best new additions to this movie. Timon and Pumbaa, how'd you feel about Timon and Pumbaa in this movie? Because I actually have a couple things about them.
Honestly, I was going to say that I think the humor in this movie actually landed with me a little bit more the jokes did. And I would say for Timon and Pumbaa, it was about the same across both movies. It was mostly other characters' humor that I found.
Yeah.
More like especially I like the monkey, or what's his name?
Zazu.
No.
Oh no. Rafiki.
Yeah. Rafiki, that's what it is, yeah. Rafiki, I guess I can see why he's like such a popular character and why everyone likes him, and after having seen him in the first one, it was just a little more enjoyable for me to watch in the second one. It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, since the humor did land a little bit more with me in the second one than the first one.
For me at least, I thought this was a lot less humor. Maybe that's because for this one, the jokes they focused on really hit for me, but I thought it was a lot more spread out. In The Lion King 1, especially that scene with Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba when they first get reunited and they sing the Hakuna Matata, I think there's lots of jokes just in that 5-minute scene. With this one, I felt like they kind of spread it out a little bit more. I will say that Kovu getting exiled, you know, the song was great, the moment was great. I did not like how they handled it. I thought it was going to be a lot more impactful, a lot more dramatic, and it was dramatic, but even the way that they did the song made it feel a little bit more childish, I guess I could say.
Yeah, that song was kind of weird. You mean like the Deception Disgrace?
Yeah.
It was almost like a upbeat song.
Exactly. That's like it was just the tone was a little bit off of that one song. The last little mini complaint I had, I guess, was the battle at the end. I don't know. The battle at the end was entertaining for some aspects, but then with the whole river dam and the way that the main person died, I forget even the name of the
Zero.
Main. Yeah, Zero. How she died and stuff. I just did not like that as much. You know, considering I feel like they could have just ended it a little bit better than that, but that's just my personal taste, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't love the battle. It wasn't like particularly exciting or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, but what was like the climax in the first movie?
The climax in the first one was when Mufasa died, and then Simba got exiled, and he finally came back to face Scar.
Is that the climax? That's like the rising action though, because it happens really early in the movie. What's like the climax though when Simba's older?
No. The climax is whether he should go back or not, because he's debated with when Mufasa dies.
So I guess that's another thing that I thought this movie had a slight edge over on the first one was that there was more of a I'm not saying I love the climax. I just thought it was more existent than it was in the first one, sort of. Because,
yeah, I guess.
Like the major thing that happened in the first movie was like what you said, Mufasa's death, and knowing that already definitely hurt me watching the movie. But just like for the rest of the movie, it was kind of just him deciding whether or not he wanted to go back and ultimately become king, which we all knew was going to happen from the beginning. I guess like, and knowing the Romeo and Juliet plotline made this movie very predictable too, but as these are children's films, they are generally pretty predictable.
Yeah. I will say the one thing that I think both of us kind of missed, and maybe because we missed one line when we were talking a little bit, but when they were discussing the plan of Kovu, him and I both were like, wait, what was the plan exactly? And
I think I know now. My guess is he said like, he probably said something along the lines like, I think they're cool and I want to like join them or something, or I want to be with them. And then
and then she's like, well, you'll join them, but you'll actually fight back on them. But way more than the first. I don't even think, we'll get to ratings in a second, but I don't think my rating's going to be as high as Dylan's. I still, enjoyed it for what it was, and I'm actually very kind of mad at myself that it took me this long to watch it. I'm happy I got to watch it for the first time in front of you guys, but at the same time, I feel like I definitely could have seen this one after the first one and still very thoroughly enjoyed this. But in terms of ratings, what would you give this one, Dylan?
I said earlier that I think I like it a bit more than the first one. I still don't think it's quite as good as movies like Soul and the other Disney movies we saw long ago, like Wreck-It Ralph and such, but because of that, I think I gave Soul either like an 8 and 8.5, and I gave Lion King 7.5, so I'm going to give this one a 7.75.
Okay, yeah, pretty good rating. That's actually pretty high. That means it's like great for you, but not like, would you rewatch this again, or?
Yeah, I guess I'm definitely going to watch both of them again at some point. It's going to be a long time down the road, but definitely again. As they're both short, fun movies. Probably watch it with a kid or something.
True. For me, I actually would give this one a 7.2. I know that's going to shock a lot of you guys. That's the lowest score I've ever given an animated film. I still enjoyed it. I really think that in terms of the plotline, and since it is an older Disney movie, the plot will feel recycled to me. Even music was actually a little bit less for me than in the first one. The We Are One song and the He Lives in You song, amazing. The rest of them I thought were subpar. And in terms of the actual score, the melody, I thought it was better than the first one. I love some of the characters, some of the decisions, but overall just a weaker movie for me than the first one. And that also probably has to do with the law of nostalgia. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, one thing I actually caught on really early in the movie that I really liked was how similar they made Kiara to Simba. Like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Just a female version of Simba.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy that too. At first I thought it was going to get a little bit repetitive, but I actually really liked her kind of arc of changing into realizing, you know, she is basically Simba. So that was a great, also just great plot line they had throughout the movie. So I think that's it. We'll end it there. If you guys did enjoy this video, once again, give it a like, really helps me out. And also just thank you guys so much for the support in the Soul video and the Lion King video. Great to see that some of my group reactions are actually doing pretty well. So hopefully you guys like this one, and I'll see you guys in our next reaction.